Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So, I needed to continue to pack away some stuff, so I thought I would just share with you how I do it. People do it in different ways, and that's okay. There's no right or no wrong way. Okay, what I do, I have my vacuum sealer. So I got a bunch of stuff out here that I'm going to be packing away. But before I get started, I wanted to show you this. Somebody had asked me, I had picked up 5 pounds of the fruit pectin. And they asked me what the price of that was, and it's right on here. It was $14.25 for the fruit pectin that I picked up at the Amish store. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick because somebody had asked that, and I just hadn't gotten back to that yet. Okay, so what I got here is I have 2 different kind of bags. Okay, these are quart size. There's 20 of them in each one. So what we're going to do first, because I have the one bucket here, I don't know if you can see it, it's right here, that I need basically one more thing of 2 pounds of it. Okay, so there's the quart bags, and then I have the bigger bags here, and these are a gallon. Okay, so, and I'll be using those, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But anyway, so first of all, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my bag, and I'm going to take my Sharpie, and I'm going to write on here, and what I'm going to do first is some pinto beans. So what I'm going to do on here, okay, so, and then today's date is going to be on here as well. So, okay, so put what it is, how many pounds, and the date on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to get 2 of them ready because I'm going to break this up. This is a 4-pound bag of the pinto beans. So I'm going to break them down into 2 2-pound containers. So. Okay, so what I do is on each of the buckets I write what I'm doing as well. But so what we're going to do first, I'm going to go ahead. Now everybody does this differently. A lot of people will use mylar bags, and then they'll put an oxygen absorber into it. But the way I'm looking at it, the way I'm doing it, is I vacuum seal everything into these bags. And then it's going to be sealed again inside of a bucket. So I don't use the oxygen absorbers. Okay, so that's for the mylar bags. But that's just my personal preference. It's what I do. I have stuff that I've packed up years and years ago that are still absolutely fine. So. So I use a cup because I'm trying to evenly distribute between these 2 bags. Okay, hoping you guys can see this okay. Let me just turn this a little bit so you're not like getting a nice shot of just my butt. And I really like the vacuum sealer. It's a food saver. So you're getting rid of all your oxygen out of your bags, okay? And now what you can do also, if you want to, like with rice and even the beans and stuff like that, throw it in the freezer for, like a week ahead of time if you want. But what I do, because of where I am, I live in the Northeast, obviously. What I just focus on is, oh crap, and I missed the whole freaking thing. That's nice. You got to pay attention too, which helps. But anyway, what I try to do is, because I'm in the Northeast and we get really cold in the winter up here. Last year, without the wind chill factor, our coldest day of the year was 14 below zero, and that was a cold streak that we had. That's not normal that it would be that cold, but it's anyway, let me just get this finished here. Okay, so pretty much these two bags are 2 pounds a piece, okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'll turn this so you guys can see this again. We'll get it over on this angle. So here's our vacuum sealer. I'm going to take my bag, and the top of it I fold down into the track. Then I close it. I seal that part up. Then I always spread it around like that. And then I'm going to vacuum and seal it. So the lights are still on. Now they just went off. It means it's done. So I hit that part, open it up. Now you can see that is really sealed up in there good. Okay, so all the oxygen is out of there because it's been vacuum sealed out. So this here bucket is a bucket that I already had going. So I'm going to go ahead and take the lid off. And I'm going to slide this first 2 pounds. Let's see. If I can't, hold on a second, let me see if I can orient just a little bit better. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. No, I got to change this up a little bit here. Let's see what we can do. So in this one I got a bunch of other stuff in here that I had from before. I don't know if I can get anything else in there. You know what, actually what I might be able to get in here, I might be able to get some dried milk in this one. Okay, well anyway, so I'm going to wait then. I'll do that because that'll be easier to do. But, so that's vacuum sealed. Now I'm going to do this again over here. I didn't spread this one out. So I might actually, because I didn't spread it out, that one might fit in here. So let's see if that's going to work once it's sealed up. So we're just waiting for the lights to go off. Now the lights went off. We'll pop that. And there's that one. Okay, so let me see if I can't get... Okay, I think I got it now. Yep, alright, beautiful. Just engineering. So, I got that sealed into this one, and I'm just going to close the lid. And I'm going to explain this here in a second. I'm going to put one together. But so now what I'm going to do is on the outside of this, I'm going to write down, if I didn't have any, so I'm going to put down Okay, so on the bucket itself, I basically just wrote, I got the other stuff on here. I had packed this up 327.19 or 18. Why do I get 19 on there? No, it's supposed to be 18. Okay. So I packed this up obviously earlier. This has been sitting here just waiting for me to add one more thing to this one. These two buckets are good to go. I'm going to take them down and I'm going to put both of those buckets will go into the building where I keep my motorcycle. But so anyway, so what I do as well, let me just show you this real quick. I'm going to have to change that. Okay, so here we got a bucket. It's food grade, you know, heavy duty. So what I do is I'm going to just move this out of my way a second so I can show you. So let me turn this down. So right now I can only pack up 5 more buckets because I have 5 lids. So here is my Gamma lid. Okay, it's a Gamma Seal lid. So I'm going to go ahead and take this part of it. You can screw on, screw off at any time. I absolutely love these and I'll show you why. But so anyway, so here's the inside of that. And it's got the rubber ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this okay, so now that is sealed right onto the bucket. Okay, you are not taking that back off. It's not going to come back off. Okay, so now that's on there. I will put my food stuff in here, and then with the lid I can just screw the lid shut, and then they're sealed up. So when I want to, I can come into this bucket, pull that lid off, take out whatever I want to take out of the bucket as far as the food goes, and then I can seal it right back up. It's a double seal for me, so I have you know, the food is vacuum sealed to begin with. Let me bring this back up so you guys can see. The food is vacuum sealed to begin with, and then I just do it, you know, like I said, do it that way. So now I have one of these ready to go over here. So that's 2 pounds. So what I'm going to show you now real quick, I'm going to start packing up some rice. So in each one of these bags is about 10 pounds of rice. So what I'll do with this is I'll break this down into 2 5-pound bags of rice. Okay? Or I'm sorry, this is 20 pounds of rice. I'm sorry, I don't know, I think it's 10. But anyway, so I try to, with the rice, I try to put down at least 6 pounds into each bucket. So I'm just writing on these right now. So on the outside of the bucket, as I pack this up, I will write down out here what's in the bucket, how many pounds are in the bucket, and the date it was packed up. Okay, and that's just, it just keeps it more organized. And then of course I'm going to show you, I have over here, I have my ledger that I use to try to keep track of what I have, what I got packed up. So like an example, right now, and this is like out in the one outbuilding in the white buckets. I have 45 pounds of red kidney beans, 65 pounds of split green peas, 10 pounds of black beans, 180 pounds of rice, 21 pounds of lentils, 15 pounds of lima beans, 41 pounds of Great Northern beans, 46 pounds of pinto. Now we just added 2 more to that, so that will actually go up on that total. I'll start a list and then I'll add it in here when I'm done with it, when I pack up. I have 25 pounds of black-eyed peas. Small red kidney beans is 3 pounds. Pearl barley is 6 pounds. Navy beans is 21 pounds. I have 5 pounds of light red kidney beans, 20 pounds of sugar, and 4 pounds of yellow split peas. Some of the ones are harder to get a hold of, so you have to kind of do it as you go. But so that's the way we do it, and I've been doing it this way. Now I just started using the Gamma lids here last year, I think. I used to get the yellow or orange buckets from Home Depot that had the seal lid, but you have to have a special tool to get those lids off. With the Gamma lids, I love them because it's like you just twist it off, boom, you got your stuff. They're more expensive, I'm not going to lie to you, but to me it's worth the extra cost. It's just, again, it's an investment. So that's how we do it here. You know, this is my setup, and I'm going to get working on this stuff here, guys. So remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. So stay focused. Keep prepping. Stock up that food. It's really, really important. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for